Black River Logistic, TS Electric, Lancia Villa Royale, Bradley Lawnscape, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Viking Social Club, Swearingen Bat Company, Economy Lawn Care, Main Street Bank, Corey Wingen of Baird Private Wealth Management, Cedar One Realty, Uncle Johnny's Delivers, Mario's Fine Italian Restaurant, Craig Klein and Capital Recovery Systems, and Electric It's Electric, as well as First Westminster Presbyterian Church.
That's a mouthful.
Absolutely, Danny. Welcome back here. We're glad to do this. You see Scotty Lane over here, the coach of Big Red, giving the directions out. They're going to, format is they'll play 6, take the best 4 scores. This is the second time seeing Big Red as well as Indian Creek. First time seeing Catholic Central. For Catholic Central, they're going to go Johnny Solom, Anthony Kirker, Maria Petrella, Colton Dobson. For Big Red, Chris Elliott, Nick Nerdzik, Bubby Reese, Evan Liggett, Anthony Coleflesh, and Mason Hayes. And for Indian Creek, you got Noah Tweedy, Riley Guska, Trey Feast, Merrick Speece, Stan Amos, and Noah Forrester. Danny, beautiful day for baseball, for golf.
Beautiful day for baseball, too.
Yeah, it is.
Softball.
I mean, absolutely. It's, you know as well as I do, Steubenville Country Club. Tough course. Got to have a lot of course management, know where to hit the ball. Greens are lightning fast. And if we get a chance here, we're going to talk to Bubby Reese. Bubby, come on over. We're going to talk to Bubby Reese here. All right, Bubby, we want to apologies right here from Ohio Valley Sports Online. We counted you out last time, Bubby, but you've been playing for Big Red and Harding for about 35 years now. It seems like forever you've been around, Bubby Reese. Mm-hmm. But you was the 6th guy coming in, and you end up being the medalist. So we wanted to make sure we got you on air here.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, it was a long day for you guys. So. Waiting for the last group to come in. I mean,
how's your team doing, Bubby?
Good. We're doing great right now. What are we, 15-0?
That's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully we can keep it going today. Maybe medalist again. We've medalist at home. Had one every match now. So hopefully we can keep that going.
We got to go and catch the first group, and we'll
Okay,
catch you
Bubby.
out there. When are you going?
I'm in the 3rd group.
All right,
Okay,
Bubby.
great.
We'll see you on the course. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck today, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to try and follow the ones here. We're going to follow them up to the green. Then we could see them teeing off on 2, as well as see the 2 group coming up, and we'll just be with there, try and get as many sponsors as we can today, and have some fun. For Catholic Central, looks like he hit it left. Might have popped it up a little bit. There's trees on the left here. You got to stay in the fairway here. You got trouble on the right with the slope, as well as trouble on the left with tees. Greens are lightning fast. First hole from the whites, 355 yards straight away. Down as the medalist last time, Danny. We counted Bubby out. Bubby ended up.
Good shot.
He didn't like it. He thinks he popped it up a little bit. Big Red's number 1, leading this 15-0 squad, Chris Elliott, the sophomore.
I think he likes that.
Big Red coached by Scotty Lane. Indian Creek coached by Ryan Smith.
Yeah, what we'll do, we'll follow the 1 through this hole, and then we'll catch the 2s.
Okay, Minister, we're going to get Minister Jason Elliott in an interview here on the 2nd hole.
Okay, sounds
All right,
good.
So let's roll.
Okay,
this first hole is brought to you by Fort Steuben Maintenance. 355 yards, par 4. As you can see, we're going to follow them up here. Beautiful day. Tough course. Big Red with an impressive 15-0 record. Maybe we get a shot at their landing ball. I don't see anybody in the fairway, though, Danny.
No, I don't see any balls in the fairway.
So they're playing like me and you, Danny.
Hole to hole, it could be. It changes quite a bit.
Absolutely. Here we're gonna.
Oh,
we
what a
lear-
beautiful day!
Yeah,
huh?
we learned something from the first time. We're just gonna try and get an angle where we can see the most action here. Um, sun, little cloudy day, but at this time the sun is out.
I think we'll go about here. What do you think?
Let's see where we're at here, and as we wait to Tuesday.
He's coming over this way, so we might be in his way.
Johnny Solom went left here for the Crusaders. Looks like he went way left.
You know what? We'll go up by two T.
Yeah, I think that would be a better spot for
Yeah.
us.
You guys can enjoy the ride with us as we drive the beautiful Steubenville Country Club.
Club Pro John Denholm.
He does a phenomenal job.
Yes, he does. I mean, really, really enjoy working with John Denholm. Very, very welcoming to all our requests. And I think we're going to take this opportunity to talk to the minister, Jason Elliott, if we can, who's been integral with the High Valley Sports Online, getting minister.
He's looking for a ball.
Okay, we got a ball here. We're going to talk to the minister here, get a quick interview. I want to thank you once again, Minister, for all the support you've shown High Valley Sports Online. I know you're doing good things down there at First West.
Hey, guys, just want to say thanks for covering the golf and getting some exposure out there, not only for golf, but, you know, there are a lot of sports that you guys bring into light and, you know, help get them out there and get some recognition for these kids, and that's huge. And, you know, that's what we're about at the church, and it's love God, love others. We want every kid to do good, boys, girls, and just appreciate your coverage and having me on. It's a pleasure.
Well, thank you. You've been very hospitable to us, and we appreciate it. Are we in the line of fire here on this second shot?
Yeah, you're in the line of fire. We got two tee shots that came a little bit right, but I think this first one you're going to be okay. Looks like we got a pitching wedge off the ladies' tees.
Noah Tweedy. Get back up here, Danny.
I'm gonna
back up. Pull.
I'm gonna go
Wait, just
forward.
wait
Yeah,
right
let's-
there. You're okay. You're okay.
Want to be able to get him, though, don't we, Danny?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around.
Tweedy. Off the
All right.
ladies' tee. Looks like he hit it well. On the green, Noah Tweedy. Okay, Minister, we'll catch up
All
with
right,
you, buddy.
thanks.
We'll go up here.
So Noah Tweedy can play the game. He's been posting some numbers. I know he shot an 80 at Caddis Country Club in the Buckeye 8 game, Buckeye 8 match. Where we thought he hit the green. He must have rolled off. These greens are slick.
Well, this green has a false front. All the time you think you're up, but you're not because of that false front. It's about 30 yards, and you really can't see it when you're hitting your second shot.
Chris Elliott got a rangefinder, which is legal here. Very surprising. Chris Elliott in the same direction as Noah Tweedy, just up to the right a little bit, just off the tee box. Tweedy was down on the ladies' tee.
And that was number 2, ladies' tee.
Right.
Or seniors.
Seniors, either one.
I think they're about the
I
same.
play them both.
You still got to chip and putt. The game's hard enough. You still got to chip and putt. That's the whole game.
I see Johnny Solom over there. Hit his second shot.
I think he came up a little short.
Left. And I think he hit his third shot, which is going to be short of the green. Chris Elliott, you can see right there,
He's
goes deep.
a little bit long.
A little bit long on the first green. So everybody's going to have to chip here and putt. I think that Noah Tweedy and Chris Elliott are going to have an opportunity to chip and putt for a par. But I think Johnny Solom right here from the Crusaders. I think he's chipping for 4 now. Out of the sand.
He's up.
Not bad, a little bit short, got some work to do. Chris Elliott left his bag on the second hole. He's coming up with his wedge as well as his putter. Noah Tweedy's deep. Okay, so he did. He could not hold the green. So Tweedy hitting 3 here on this 355-yard par 4. Tweedy, these are the number 1s. Johnny Solomon marks his ball. Tweedy off the left side. Nice chip. Played it high where he had to. A little bit too hard. Going to roll off. Going to be on the fringe. He'll have a tough putt. Tough 15 to 20 footer coming back off the green. Chris Elliott up to chip. Oh, that's going to work. That's going to work. Good touch. Good touch. Just missed it. Got a 1-foot putt for a par. He's going to have to mark there.
What's that? JV, where they start? I'm not sure. I think maybe on the back.
Are you Stanley Turbovit? All right, my man. I remember you from when I was a kid, running around. Okay, Noah Tweedy. First up, Johnny Solomon. Rolls it. Tough putt, Danny. Tough putt. I feel his pain there.
2 foot.
Noah Tweedy. Little chip here, going to want it to roll. He got a little roll going there. Looks good.
Very good.
Very nice job, Noah. I think that's going to get him in with a bogey. 2 was long, 3 short, 4 there. Yeah, he's going to tap in for a 5. I'm sure he's going to mark his ball, as will Johnny Solomon, or he'll putt. Chris Elliott wanted him to putt. Or he's away. Knocks it in. I'd say he's got a bogey at the least. Noah Tweedy. Looks like a tap in here for his bogey. And Chris Elliott will be putting for par.
Nice.
Okay, Noah Tweedy get good up and down there. Chris Elliott, the number 1 for Big Red, sophomore. And he taps in for a par.
Good par.
So we got Big Red here winning the first hole with Chris Elliott. Stanley wanted to say hello to you, Stanley. Raymond Suckoch. Okay? From down in Hollywood when we was kids. I remember you driving all the time. Good seeing you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, we're gonna catch the ones that are going to 2.
Yes.
If we can sit under this tree, Danny.
Yeah, we could
And
sit
we
here.
can sit under a tree and face them and then see the fairway shot with the 2s.
Are they going to be teeing off from up here?
Yeah, from the whites right there.
All right, let's go get them.
So I think if we're right here from this tree, we could just focus in on that green down there.
And then we could see the next group come up.
Yep.
Or are they going down below?
Well, they're going to go down there, but let's just stay here. Get yourself an angle at the green here. The second hole, par 3, tough par 3, 154 yards from the white. Try and get ourselves situated.
All right, I think we're good.
And we can still see them, so
We can see that
we
green.
won't see you the shot. We won't show you the shot, but we'll tell you what they're doing on 2.
We can get some of it.
First up's going to be Chris Elliott there. Out in the coming up the fairway now, you got Riley Guska, Anthony Kirker from Central, Riley's from Indian Creek, and Nick Nerdzik, our buddy that works out here.
Good
Saw the 40 last time.
Good interview, too.
Yep. So those are the 2s coming up the fairway, as you can see them, maybe, I think.
Yeah, there. I've got the fairway marked. They're a little ways down there, but you should be able to see the cart.
We're going to see the 2s teeing off here. We'll give you the best we can here. Up first will be Chris Elliott. He hits.
That's going right. I can't see. Did you see it?
He didn't hit the green. I think he's right. He might be in the sand trap on the right-hand side.
So we need our eye in the sky. We need
Mel. Big Mel. Mel couldn't make it today, Big Melvin.
Who's coming up? The 2s, right?
The 2s are coming up the fairway here. Just left.
Now, originally this was just a dual meet.
Right. And Big Red coming in at 15-0. You know, they added Central to it. Nerdzik off the right-hand side here. I'd say he's probably less than 150.
Sorry for the wind. I don't use a rangefinder. I'm happy if I hit the green. Anywhere.
Crusaders out in the middle of the fairway. There's a false front you talked about, Danny. He's on.
It didn't fool him.
Anthony Kirker.
There's another one skipped over.
I think that was Nick Nerdzik, flew the green here, bounced on and went off. And then Riley Geiska from Creek looking for his ball over on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Now, what do? They have no spotters. So just like us, they got to find it.
Yeah, I think that I'm definitely sure that they have a time limit on it. Looks like he found it.
Okay.
Don't see any balls on the tee, on the green down there for the ones that are walking up. See Elliott and Tweedy staying together. Okay, Kirker on, Nerdzik deep, and Geiska. I can't see his ball. I think he's on your false front there, Danny. So Nerdzik will hit first.
He's coming up with a wedge.
Nick Nerdzik, he works out here at the country club. He knows the course. Nice soft, landed it where he should. Big roll, big roll. Greens are fast. That's a tough shot.
Yes.
Green tilted away from him, but pretty hard to stop that ball. Getting assistance there. Nick Nerzik gave Riley Geiska a little bit of help. Looking down at the ones, everybody's short. Chris Elliott's short. Johnny Solom's short. It looks like Noah Tweedy's deep. There's Solom's chips on. Elliott will be next.
It's not his ball.
Chris Elliott going to chip on. Definitely on that 2-hole, 154. You got to stay below the pin on that hole. This course is course management. You got to know where to hit the ball. There's Geiska going to roll it by. Look at the roll on it. I mean, tough to stop anything on these greens. So you got Noah Tweedy on the second hole right. You got Johnny Solom left, and you got Chris Elliott maybe in position for another par below the hole. Noah Tweedy putting, tough putt. Going to go left on him, right-hand side of the green. He rolled it by. Going to get a mark. Johnny Solom will be next. Back to one. Nice long putt, rolled it by. Looked good. Good speed. For Geiska. This will be Anthony Kirker to putt. Chris Elliott getting a read of this putt. He's putting for par on 2. Kirker.
Nice putt.
Tough to stop him. Nerzik putting par. All these guys had tough par putts. Nerzik rolls it up. Looks like he got a tap in. That will be a 5 for Nerzik. Kirker putting par. Riley Geiska, he's putting bogey.
Ooh.
And he give it the old Ray Suckoch, rolled it right by. I know that putt very well. Okay, a lot of action going on here. Anthony Kirker putting for par. Yeah, well, I feel, man, you get scared. I mean, you get scared on these greens. They roll. I mean, they literally roll.
What do we got coming up here?
We got the 3s coming up here.
We got 2 big reds?
Oh, that's Bubby Reese for sure. That's Bubby, and that looks like 2 big reds. And the central girl. Okay, so it looks like Evan Liggett, their 4-man, has gone left. Bubby Reese is in the middle. 2 big red guys. Maria Petrella for central. She's on the right-hand side. And then for Indian Creek, you got Trey Feast.
So they put 4 out.
So they went 3, 3, 4.
Okay. This is what we're looking at,
so
folks.
Big Red's got their 3 and 4 coming out.
Again, that's back down on number 1 fairway.
where the number ones go to 3, and they'll be playing the 282-yard par 4, which they can drive it.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Elliott can drive this hole. I know that. Looks like Liggett, underneath the tree, rolled one up. Bubby Reese waiting to hit Maria Petrella, the young lady from Catholic Central, playing in the 3 spot. And you got Bubby Reese now on his second shot. Bubby was the medalist last time. Glad we got a chance to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of groups standing. We got a little bit tired. Long day for 6 groups.
You got tired.
Bubby Reese hits a rocket right at the pin and stops it.
Beautiful
Wow.
shot. He just stopped it. Very nice. I don't know if you can see it, but it is 8 to 10 feet from the pin. Second shot, birdie opportunity.
Absolutely. He shot par last time here and was the medalist the last time we was here. On the left-hand side, you got Trey Feast for Indian Creek. I'd say he's about 110 yards out. Very deceiving. And Maria Petrella's on the other side of the fairway. Feast is in trouble.
Trimmed a few trees
Yeah.
coming up. It's tough on that side.
I think Maria's in trouble over here. I think she rolled it.
Yeah, and she's in the rough. It's pretty deep. I think she went with a wood. It's hard to hit a wood out of the rough. It's hard to hit any ball, actually.
Well, they take care of the course, but they take care of the fairways better. You got to stay in the fairway.
There she
Maria
comes.
Petrella rolls it up short here as we take a look down on 2, the 154-yard par 3. Riley Geiska. Oh, no, this is going to be Anthony Kirker from Central. He's going to be up first. See if we can follow the ball here. That's right. He went right. He's going to have to hit over the trap and onto the green, which is not an easy shot. Bubby Reese stuck one. Nice shot, Bubby. Evan Liggett, Big Red's 4. So the groups were a threesome, and now a foursome with 2 guys from Big Red. Here's Evan Liggett on his approach. That's going to be deep.
Stop.
Okay, he's off the back end of the green. Petrella's going to hit next. Maria Petrella, the only lady in the bunch, playing. Didn't see any of the 2s hit the green on the par 3.
Coming up.
There's Trey Feast from Indian Creek. Just off the green. I'd say he's probably hitting 3, maybe. Okay, he's on. So we look down at the 2s now. On Anthony Kirker's right, Riley Geiska is just short. And I haven't seen Nick Nerdzik yet. Nick Nerdzik Okay, here's Evan Liggett to chip back on. I believe this is Evan Liggett. Looking at a birdie putt. But Maria Petrella will chip first. Okay, we see Nick Nerzik down on 2. He's on the back part of the green. A little too hard for Maria Petrella. That ball's going to roll. No easy putts here. No mercy at Steubenville Country Club. You got to know how to play this course. Last time here, Bubby Brister, medalist, shot a 36.
Nice shot. Nice round of golf.
Shot's even par. Liggett, 25 feet, uphill, maybe bend a little bit to the right. Okay, hit that better than I thought, Danny. I thought he was going to be way short, but the greens will roll.
Greens are fast. And true for the most part. Always want to stay below the hole on any course.
Maria Petrella having a tough time here on this hole 1. Got to think about Bubby Brister here. He's been waiting a long time for this birdie putt.
Mm-hmm.
So Bubby's going to get a read here. He's going to pull the pin.
See if we can get close on him.
Taking his time, looking at it. Maybe we get him. Maybe we move after this, Danny.
Yeah, we'll
Play
go.
some commercials and see if we could go get the ones again. Get a different angle. I'd say the one's got to be on on the 4, the long par 5, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wait and see them come up 7.
That's
Go to
always
that
a
par
good
3.
shot. That's always a good shot.
Yeah, that's where
7.
we'll go. We'll watch these guys go, and
Then we can catch people going off a 4 too.
right. Bubby Brister, I'd like to see him knock this down for a birdie.
Scotty Lane gave us good producing tips.
I want to pass along our deepest sympathy to the Provenzano family. Bubby just missed it. Deepest sympathy to the Provenzano family. Scotty Lane's in-laws just lost a beautiful woman, Chris Provenzano. Freddie's wife, Farouch. Deepest sympathy from High Valley Sports Online to the whole Provenzano family. Here's Feast from Indian Creek. Trey Feast. This putt's going to be downhill and going to move left. Not an easy one. All these putts are speed putts.
Here goes Bubby.
Bubby for the par.
All right, got it.
Got a par, okay. Here's Maria Petrella for the Crusaders. Feast to knock it in for bogey. Okay, so Bubby gets the par. Looks like he's going to be joined by bogeys and double bogeys for the remainder of the group.
I think what we'll do is we'll watch these guys tee off on 3, and then we'll head out in front of them. Or I'm sorry, 2.
Oh, 2.
2.
Okay. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any
lose
job
it.
that needs done.
I think we're
Fort
good.
Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
You don't hear?
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
Are you craving delicious Italian food? Look no further than Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 7. Come in for our weekly lunchtime special or check out our monthly specials for even more delicious options. Oh, and don't forget, we're closed on Mondays. Visit us at 329 North Street in Steubenville or give us a call, 740-283-3405 to place an order for Naples
You hear it?
Spaghetti House, serving up the best Italian food in Steubenville.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Oh, I see. Now you got it.
154-yard par 3, second hole, Bubby Brister. Bubby Reese.
You can hear now.
Yep. Off to Whites. Bubby. High fly. Looks pretty good. I think he's just left of the green.
I know what's throwing you off. We don't have a buzz this week. Remember the buzz?
That's right, yeah. Making corrections here.
We're making corrections as we go.
Okay, I think I'm gonna, I'm not sure, but I think this might be Liggett, but I'm not positive.
Uh-oh. I heard 4 right. I didn't see anything come down.
Okay, here. Second shot, Steubenville Big Red. Off the tee. I would see Mrs. Liggett, so I'm going to say this is Hayes. Good looking shot.
Very
You get
nice.
enough? Just short. Here's Trey Feast, Indian Creek. As it looks like the 4s are going up to 1 now on their second shot.
How many?
Send out 6 golfers. I know Big Red has 6. I think that's why they doubled up, but nobody else did.
I think they doubled up on this hole. Creek.
Trafis is going to, he yanked it left. That's going to be a very, very miserable shot there. Coming back to the green, going to be very, very hard to do.
I've been there a million times.
Yes, absolutely. It brings back horror memories from
the,
my own.
The well down there, it probably has a dozen of my balls.
The green, the greens roll. I mean,
this is a very tough putting green. All right, we're gonna catch up. Who's hitting now? Central.
no Central. Maria Petrello. She's down on the ladies' team.
Yeah, let's
sure.
go. Let's go watch her hit, and then we'll try to position ourselves again.
Okay, we'll play some commercials in the meantime, but we're going to watch Maria Petrelli, the young lady from Catholic Central High School. Okay, for the ladies from here, it's going to be 105. This is where I'd like to play from, right here. She has a driver, so she's not a long ball hitter by any stretch. And you got to credit her for playing.
Absolutely.
She's going to go right at Jason Newbro's face. Okay. So let's take a quick break here as we reposition ourselves, and we'll be back.
Play this guy right here. Hold on.
Live MMA returns to Penguin City, Youngstown on September 3rd for an outdoor event hosted by Made Men Promotions. This event features Youngstown's hottest MMA prospects and has 15 action-packed fights scheduled. Don't miss out on this exciting evening. Get your tickets now at mademenpromos.com. Made Men Promotions is known for hosting live boxing and mixed martial arts events. You can also watch the event live on pay-per-view for $24.99. Don't wait. Get your tickets now and join us for an unforgettable night of MMA action. This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today, 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now, 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
At M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations: Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now. OhioMotorGroup.com. Find your next ride.
Here, High Valley Sports Online, we got the Coaches Show coming up Wednesday at Bennigan's. Reno Suckarch kicks things off at 6 o'clock, followed by Andrew Connor, followed by Josh Frankie from Toronto, followed by Coach Meek, and then closing from Catholic Central, closing the show with Mike Colopy from Edison. That's Wednesday. Then Friday we'll be at Harding Stadium as Cardinal Mooney invades to face the 1-1 Big Red. And then Saturday, tough game for the Crusaders coming in at 2-0. They'll be facing Zanesville Rosecrans. Can't tell you the last time the Crusaders were 2-0 with 2 shutouts. I know it was in 1971. The best team ever to come out of Catholic Central, the 1971 state champion Catholic Central Crusaders. So Eric Meek got things going here. Right now we're trying to get situated and see where we're going to go.
We got, who's coming off number 3 here?
We could go up on, we could watch the 3 green, Danny, and still be in position to get to 7 green on the par 3.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so.
It'll take a couple of seconds. Go ahead and play a couple, and I'll be right up there.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We can talk to the coach.
Our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Hi, Scott.
Okay, we got Scotty Lane here for Big Red, the 15-0 Big Red golf team led by Scotty Lane, Hollywood Raider. I mean, Scotty, you got a heck of a job going on here. You got a nice team, 15-0. Tell me, Scotty, bring me up to snuff. Who'd you put in the double group with Bubby? Who is that?
That's Waylon.
Okay, that's Waylon Hayes, and that's because maybe Central was
only
short.
had 4 people instead of 6, so then we have a total of 16 people. So technically, if I would have known that to start the match, I would have only had 4 groups of 4. But once we realized that was the case, we started to condense some groups. So you have a foursome with Bubby and Waylon, and then the Central guy and Indian Creek guy. And then you have a threesome that'll be 2 Creek guys and Liggett behind them. And then the final group would be Central's 4 and Indian Creek 6 and Big Red 6, which is Anthony Coldflesh.
Scotty, talk a little bit about your team. I mean, you're 15-0, and I know you got Chris Elliott, the big gun, and Nick Nerzik's been playing well, and Bubby Reese.
So I suppose the difference, I guess, in years past, when I show up on tryouts and ask guys 5 years ago, hey, did you get out this summer? Did you play? And the answer would be once or twice. And these guys probably play close to 27 holes a day with a range session, with a chipping session, with a putting session. I mean, every time we have a match, at least 4 of the 6 starters are either at the range or on the putting green for another hour afterward. It's that Kobe Bryant kind of mindset. I'm going to outwork you. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're outworking everybody. Somebody asked, how are these guys so good? An opposing parent one day asked an opposing coach, how are these guys so good? That was his answer. They live at the course. Golf's a game of time, and if you put it in, you put in the work, you get rewarded.
Absolutely, and I can vouch for that as far as your kids go because I know that they're out here. I see Chris Elliott and Nick Nerzik works here. And Bubby's coming on. I mean, Bubby was the medalist. We sold him short. We give the medalist away, and then he come in on the sixth group the last time we were
We had
here.
no idea.
And he shoots 36, so we wanted to make sure we got him on air first.
Wow, thank you guys so much. And yeah, it's just John Denholm and the people of Steubenville Country Club are extremely accommodating to Steubenville Big Red, and we can't say enough about how gracious we are and how grateful we are for us to be invited here and to play and to help expand the game.
Scotty, where's some of the other courses you guys have played other than Steubenville Country
So
Club?
we actually had our first away match last week at Woodview. We were able to sneak by. John Marshall gave us a run for our money. They shot a 169. We went 166. So every stroke matters, and it came down to 3 strokes to determine the winner of an entire match. And it's good for us. A, it's good to see the adversity and be close. But also it's good to play somewhere else other than where you're comfortable.
Absolutely.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable is what I try and tell them.
So, Scotty, what do we got here? Is it the same format as everything else, sectional, district, regional golf?
Yes, and actually I just got word from Indian Creek's coach Ryan Smith, great guy. He informed me that the sectional has been expanded this year so that I believe 12 teams, 6 from each site, will now get out of sectional and move on to district.
When would that be, Scotty?
That is the last Monday in September. I'm not sure the exact date right now, but the last Monday in September is sectional, and our sectional is split, so we will have a choice of either going to Caddis Country Club or River Greens. In years past, we've chosen River Greens. If you look at the slope of that course, which for those that are listening in that don't know what slope is, it's just a rating that tells you how a bogey golfer might play at a course. So 113 means a bogey golfer is going to shoot a bogey round, 90. If it's more than that, say like a place like Steubenville Country Club, what's it say on the top of the card on the other side there? Should have the slope somewhere. There we go. White tees. Where are we at? White tees. 131 is the slope here. And 113 means bogey. He's going to shoot bogey. 131 means a bogey golfer is going to struggle here at Steubenville Country Club.
I can attest for that.
River Greens, on the other hand, I believe is around 113 exactly. Whereas Caddis Country Club, I want to say is 125 range on slope. So we have always in the past chosen to go there. Now, with guys that are more close to even, that's the first number you want to look at on a card. That's the course rating. So we may have to look at that and see. But we will have a much better opportunity to get out of sectional this year, A, because of the caliber of player we have, and B, they have expanded it this year. So.
All right, Scotty, you're doing a heck of a job. Just do one thing. Continue to stay out of the way, brother.
You got it.
Don't
got it.
coach
Let the
them
kids
up too
play.
much. Absolutely.
Thank you,
buddy.
so much.
Thank you.
See you around.
Okay, we're going to turn around here and try and get these groups going off of 4 and catch the ones coming back on the par 3-7. So we appreciate you listening and watching. I want to say hello to all our listeners out there. Our good buddy, good golfer Jay Cicalella at his pool party right now. So we want to make sure that we welcome everybody aboard. And you can see right there that they are walking up 4 fairway. That's the 2s. So that means the 1's got to be on 6, Danny. So I think we can hang in this area right here and see a little bit of action.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to get some green action somehow.
Well, I think the next green we're going to get is going to be 7, unless you want to go up and get 3, and that would be the 4s and the 5s coming up, and we can get 3 if you want.
Who's in that group?
In that group, in the 3s is going to be Merrick Speece, I believe, from Creek, Colton Dobson from Central, and then you got Evan Liggett and Anthony Coldflesh from Big Red, because the Crusaders only came with 4 golfers when you can have 6 go out. So Creek is going to double that up. the best they can. We have them walking their ways coming up here. You could. This is a water hole here that they'll be coming across on 7. You can see the lakes here,
What a beautiful course.
the reservoirs, absolutely.
But we were fishing here the other night.
Stocked with fish. I was just going to say that.
We were fishing, and my son and I were fishing right down in that corner over there, next to 7T. But caught a bunch of bluegill with permission,
You
by
can
the
see
way,
the
with
twos.
permission
Well, always with permission.
from John Denholm.
John Denholm, Club Pro here, very, very accommodating to us. They have their membership drive going on the month of April and May. So good to call the Steubenville Country Club and check out some of their membership packages.
Let's go up to 3
Okay.
so we can watch the putts.
Okay. We'll be right Not bad considering where he was at. Here's Evan Liggett. Ooh, close. Close. That's the toughest thing in the world, man, when that ball stays straight on you when you think you read it and it stays straight. It's the toughest thing in the world, man, when that ball stays straight on you when you think you read it. That one broke left. I thought Liggett's ball would too, but it didn't. It stayed straight. Looking at each other here, saying that ball wasn't going to do that. Okay, this got to be a par putt here. Wow, the big break there. He didn't expect that
Not
either.
at all.
He didn't expect that. Going to get a tap in here. But these greens, I'll tell you, like I think playing it for the first time, you could say something. But these Big Red and Creek kids have played this course on different occasions here, so they know what they're doing or what they want to do. Liggett going to leave that short. Uphill putt. Never leave an uphill putt short. And tap it. That one's going to be short. Everybody got the yips. Trying to come across the fairway here.
Got a little traffic jam up there. All right.
We got the fourth group coming in here. Danny, you want to stay or you want to move?
Let's stay for the fourth because I don't see anybody on that tee box yet. So we might as well hang out here. And who do we got in this fourth group?
This is going to be Noah Forrester from Indian Creek.
And
Anthony Coleflesh from Big Red. And I don't think the Crusaders will have anybody. Unless Colton Dobson has moved back to this group. But somebody's rolling across the green here.
I think that came from 18.
Yeah. There's Coleflesh over there. Coleflesh is across 10.
Here comes.
Coleflesh high. See where it ends up.
Nice shot.
Nice shot below the hole. Very good. Very nice. Right where you want to be.
What do we have here? Just two?
No. We got these guys just playing here.
Well, no, I mean on this.
Oh, somebody's way in the back down there. Way back there. See him?
Yeah.
Way back there. So this is an Indian Creek golfer here. This is going to be Noah Forrester, I believe, or Stan Amos, one or the other. In the fairway, he advanced it.
Yep.
Played the course well. They're just a little bit short.
Little chip and a putt. I got you. And then I see him way back there.
Yep. So for Central, way back there is going to be Colton Dobson. Out in the middle of the fairway here. Dobson's struggling here. Anthony Coldflesh to get himself in position to make a birdie putt. Okay.
Got it up to the fairway, so.
Let's play a commercial here, Danny. We get everybody on the green.
All right.
We'll be right back.
When you're having people over or you're just hungry and don't want to leave the house, call Uncle Johnny. Locally owned and operated, Uncle Johnny has been delivering food on both sides of the river for over 5 years. Uncle Johnny was the area's first online third-party restaurant delivery service. Bennigan's, Ruby's Pizza, Sesame Grill are a few of the options for you. View a menu from all participating restaurants and place an online order at UncleJohnnyDelivers.com. Try it tonight. Uncle Johnny delivers right to your door. Uncle Johnny's is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
If you love to play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive $30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, $100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
Now you can talk.
We're back here. Anthony Goldflesh, birdie putt uphill. Say about 15 feet. I didn't think that was going to get there. Left it a little bit short. Where Noah Forrester, he's going to have a downhill putt right to left. All speed. Got to be careful on this. I think these kids are a little bit scared, and they should be on the greens because it rolls so well. Like this. A little bit too hard there. Forrester. Finishing up here.
About 8 foot by.
Yep. Anthony Coldflesh going to knock this in, Danny. You know, like I tell you, I really, really think that playing in such a differentiation of talent, the waiting, what you have to do, you got to stay focused on your next shot. Colton Dobson here, going to get up to the green here.
Nice.
Going to roll it by, but he'll be putting. Okay, Danny, I think let's move here. And I think the ones are up on 7.
Yeah, let's go down.
Okay, we'll be right back. We don't want to hear you say this, so as we go here, we'll play a couple commercials, and we're going to bring you to par 3.
At Trinity Health System, we have a profound respect and awe for all creation. We are motivated by the words of Christ to be his hands and heart to those in need. Our doctors, nurses, and staff are driven by selfless performance, combining our expertise with the technology to bridge the gap to healthier communities. Healthcare isn't just about healing, it's about human dignity. Trinity Health System, inspired by faith, serving you with distinction.
Are you looking for the ultimate sports connection? Look no further than Total Sports Connection. We've been in business since 1995, providing the best in screen printing, sports equipment, and fundraising opportunities. Our selection of cutting-edge sports clothing is second to none, with various different brands to choose from. And if you're looking for custom products for your team and fans, we've got you covered. So whether you're a coach, a player, or a fan, come visit us at 104 South Zane Highway in Martins Ferry. Or give us a call at 740-633-2772. Total Sports Connection, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs.
Okay, we're back here with Indian Creek.
Oops, let me get you some more. Go ahead.
We're back with Indian Creek's golf coach, Ryan Smith. Most important question of the day, Ryan. How many strokes you got to give your dad?
How many strokes I got to give my dad? On 9 or 18?
18, brother. Can he make 18?
18. If his back holds up, I'd give him about 18 shots.
Okay, there you go,
he
buddy.
He plays the white and I played the tips.
Hey, how you doing, Ryan? How's your team doing?
We're doing all right. We're not putting too good out there. It's like putting on glass today.
Yeah, tough greens. How's your season going with your squad?
We're 11-10 right now, and we got the second half of the Buckeye 8 tournament tomorrow. Right now we're in third place, and Noah Tweedy, I believe, is in fifth as an individual.
Tweedy's your horse. I know that. I see his scores.
Yeah.
How's your other kids coming along, Ryan?
Good. We're real young, so we lost 2 seniors last year. We're my 2 and 3. So we got a freshman at Riley Gusky's playing my 2-man, and the rest of my teams are sophomores. So we're really young. Our future's looking good.
Ryan, let me ask you a question. Me and Dan were talking about it. Not to downgrade any other kids because golf's the toughest game in the world, but what do you say to your kids? Like if it's me and you golfing together and I stink and you're up on the green and the other guy's, 2 shots behind you in the fairway, how do you approach that with your team?
Well, I tell them it's etiquette, it's manners, but it's just being a good person on and off the golf course. You got to respect one another, and no matter your skill level and what you're doing in life, it's you just flat out respect for another person and what's going on with them and where they're at. So I always tell my guys and girls, if I have them, that be respectful to the other teams, other players, no matter where they are, what their skill level is, and what they're doing on the course.
How do you work with them for them to keep, I know it's an individual thing, but what's your advice to these kids whenever somebody else is struggling and they're waiting to maybe putt for birdie or something like that, they're waiting on the green? How do you approach the mental aspect of the game for them?
So I always tell them you got to stay focused on your own game. I mean, you got to be aware what the other people are doing around you. But while the other people are putting, chipping, hitting, you're looking at your shot, you're making practice swings while they're hitting, you're focused on your line while they're playing.
I saw something today that me and Dan were wondering about. Well, what's the situation like whenever a kid goes left or right, and is there a time limit on how long he gets to look for his ball, or can he have assistance or something like that?
Right, so you get 3 minutes from the time everybody starts looking for the ball. So on the PGA Tour, it's nice because they hit the ball 70 yards left and they got people running to it.
Right.
And they got spotters and they can find their ball. Here it's a little bit different. Like when I played golf in high school, we didn't have anybody out here. So we were on our own. We're out there looking for balls. It was rough. But now you got parents. They are allowed to help. They're not allowed to give advice out here, but they are allowed to spot balls. And then the other guys in your group, they have to take it upon themselves to go help you look. And it used to be 5 minutes, but a couple years ago they changed it to 3. So you got to hustle.
All right, buddy. I appreciate your time, man.
Absolutely.
Good seeing you, man.
All right,
Wish you the best of luck, man.
Shout out to Bruno's Pizza, JCYVL.
That's right, big man. There you
he
go,
used to run
man.
it back in the day.
That's right, man. JCYBL.
3 times champion.
That's where it all started, man. I appreciate you getting that in, buddy. Thank you. Okay, it was Ryan Smith, Indian Creek coach.
Did you pay him to say that?
No, man. They know, man. That's one beautiful thing about the JCYBL was 210 kids for 11 years that I got to know them and all their families, and it's beautiful. Looks like
here they come.
Looks like the number ones are going to be coming up on 7 here, and this is going to be across the water. We'll get a chance to see some kids hit it. You got from the west, a 12 handicap hole, 125 yards across the water onto a big green, wide green, but not deep, Danny. If you go deep, you're in a sand trap. If you go short, you're in a sand trap or hitting on a hill or into the water. So you got a lot of things to consider here.
What's your number? What's the number?
125, it says.
Okay.
We got 125.
Because we used
Coach
to play.
Elliott, can you update us on anything? Let's see if we can get the Minister Elliott to give us anything here. Coach Elliott, can you tell us what you've seen? Any kids, they scoring or what?
Yeah, the kids are doing good. The par 5, number 6, proved to be a little bit of a challenge. I think that we probably had a double and a triple.
Is that right? Out of the ones?
Out of the ones. Christopher bogeyed that hole. He's playing 2 over. I'm not sure about the other kids where they're at, but they're grinding. They're playing hard. They're doing well. You know, the hardest part of this game, guys, right, is when the wheels start to fall off the wagon.
Amen, brother. They start wobbling.
Focus,
they
right?
wobble on you.
You know, that's what people, don't realize, man. It's the 6 inches between the old ears that counts.
Absolutely.
And hey, you come back, you have a bad hole, you just try to get back on track, right?
Absolutely.
Try to get a par. And
we got a chance to talk to Scotty Lane, and he said the difference between his team this year and teams of 5 years ago. He said that this group of kids live at the golf course.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be the number 1 man for the Crusaders, Johnny Solom. Looks like he's going to go first here. You got to hit this green. You got trouble deep and you got trouble short. This one's coming right at us.
Nice shot.
There you go. He'll be putting this a tricky green as well here. That's going to be a long one. I rarely have seen this pin placement before.
It's deep, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, really. I rarely seen this before.
Got a little bit of wind.
Wind's been picking up as well. So Kirker hits the green, and this got to be Tweedy. Indian Creek's one, I believe. High ball coming in.
Another nice shot.
Bingo.
Same shot.
Right next to Kirker. So we're going to have a punting comp. Sophomore, Christopher Elliott. 2 over on the day. On this 7th hole, 125 yards. Over the water. Elliott gets the ball high. All right, they're all together. So we got putting competition here from about 30 feet. And I think that's going to go right to left. Or left to right, I think, towards the water. So we got a good view here, Danny. We're going to get a chance to see these kids coming across this water.
And we got a great view here.
What do you think they hit? I usually hit a 7-iron, but I know they're stronger than me.
Oh, 9
I'd say
irons.
that's either probably a wedge or a 9-iron.
Yeah, maybe wedge, maybe 56.
That's that one thing that, we all wish we had anymore. It's called youth.
You got that right. Hey, I want to give a little shout out, man. I'm going to tell you what, talking about Raymond, the kids living out here at the country club, I'm going to tell you something. The country club, I cannot say enough about the people out here opening up their arms to these kids. And if
Amen.
that's going to grow, you got to be willing to open your arms up to these younger kids, right? The guys and the gals. That's how the game grows.
That's right. I think John Denholm, we just said that earlier about how accommodating he is to all our needs and wants out here, and opening this up to Steubenville Big Red as their home course.
And now we got Central playing here, Indian Creek playing here.
Is this their home courses too?
Yeah, I'm almost certain it is.
Okay, they're approaching here. Everybody's going to be putting here. We'll see who's first. Here's George Kantupas, the worst golfer in the family. Well, long-time referee. I think George is the only guy. George Kantupas, worst baseball umpire in the country. Starts more fights with the parents want to kill him because of that ball and strike zone, minister. I'll tell you.
Wow.
Better pray over him a little bit.
He said the only bad call that he ever made was one time he thought he did.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, like this is a situation here. I mean, very rarely do you see this. I mean, all three kids are in the same area, probably going to have the same putt. Looks like they all marked, and they're going to read this ball. Got to run towards the water, I would say. Looks like Elliott's going to go first. Man, Christopher's big.
They're pulling the flag.
They're going to pull the flag. He's going to go without the flag, and this is a speed putt. No doubt about it. That's going to determine their break. But it's very interesting that you got parents out here on the course, and parents can assist, but coaches cannot.
Well, the only thing parents can do and should be doing is trying to help find a ball.
We just talked about that.
And, and I've never been to a golf match here or anywhere else where the parents aren't, pulling together for each other's kids as far as working to find balls.
Yeah, we just got a chance to talk to Ryan Smith from Indian Creek about once you get out of these ones and the twos, there's we have seen today especially such a differentiating in talent, so that even makes it more mental. Elliott rolls it. Got good speed.
That ball stayed up. Didn't look like it moved right at all.
That's going to give him a par.
We hope, Raymond.
No, this
till they're hatched.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they could pull the Ray Suckwatch on it, you know what I mean, and blow it 5 yards. I got that putt. But Elliott's in good position to pick up a par. You got Johnny Solom here now from Catholic Central. See if you learned anything from Chris. See, that's the struggle right there. You get a little bit scared when these greens are rolling. He's going to mark it and putting third. Looks like he's a little different angle, though. Going to be Noah Tweedy. He's having a fine year for Indian Creek. He's going to be beneath the hole, rolls it by. So I think that Tweedy and Elliott are in good positions at par on this hole. Johnny Solom got some work to do here. 10-footer. Got to go to its right, I would say, Danny.
It's supposed to. Nice putt. Great
nice putt. Johnny Solom kept his composure and knocked it down.
That was just beautiful.
Yes, it was. You
I
gotta
don't think
love
it moved.
that.
That reminded me of you, Raymond.
Yeah, that's right. The stroke.
How?
That's
composure.
Composure, that's right. Elliott gets a tap in and Tweedy.
Solid par.
So we're in position to see the number ones here, which we had a chance to see on 1 and 2. Catch them again on 7, and we'll catch them on 9.
There we go.
Good
3
putt.
pars.
Knocked it in.
3 pars.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I'll see you in a little
Good
bit.
seeing you,
All
buddy.
right,
Thank
we'll see
you.
you on 9. We're going to stay here.
Yeah, we're going to stay here and play. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club, located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes, receive 30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, 100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
Live MMA returns to Penguin City, Youngstown on September 3rd for an outdoor event hosted by Made Men Promotions. This event features Youngstown's hottest MMA prospects and has 15 action-packed fights scheduled. Don't miss out on this exciting evening. Get your tickets now at MadeMenPromos.com. Made Men Promotions is known for hosting live boxing and mixed martial arts events. You can also watch the event live on pay-per-view for $24.99. Don't wait. Get your tickets now and join us for an unforgettable night of MMA action.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople. Okay, yes we are. This is the seventh hole. These are the twos coming up. Big Red, Nick Nerdzik. Catholic Central, Anthony Kirker. In Indian Creek, Riley Geiska.
Nerdzik wants
Gusky.
Nerdzik mentioned being interviewed, and he wants to do it again.
Absolutely. Nick Nerdzik is a ham. He works out here with John Denholm. He learned to play golf from John Denholm. And his uncle Edu, Nerdzik, going to be a little bit wide, just off the dance floor. Going to have a chance to chip it and run it down. It's 125 yards, seventh hole, across the water. Nerdzik, if you're going to miss, that's a good place to miss right there.
Don't want to miss in the water.
Right.
It's funny how water plays with your mind.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness. It's not even there, but should not even be in play.
Riley Geske. He's going to be with Nerdzik.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, short. He was short. He was heading to the viewer's right, just off the golfer's left-hand side of the green. But we didn't see his ball come up, Danny. So
I did not see it.
So let's hope that he was just short and got on the hill and not too short and in the water. with the Crusaders here, Anthony Kirker. One practice swing. Got a little bit of divot there. He's deep.
Deep over this this trap. That's going to be an interesting shot.
Yes, it is. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
Got to stop it and not want it to go into the other trap.
So you got 3 misses right there from those 3 golfers, but you got Nick Nerzik probably in the best position just off the green here. He'll have an opportunity to
bump and run.
Bump and run. Ball sitting way across from him. And as coaches, you can see Coach Smith and Coach Lane just watching. I haven't seen Coach Regis Holsworth.
Is that him up there?
Okay, Regis coming up now. The Catholic Central program. We talked to him before the match. He had somebody not show up, which forced Maria Petrella into the lineup. So as the golfers make their way up here to the 7th green, we're going to see where Riley Gusky went, how short he went. Nick Nerzik will have a chance here right off the green.
Number 1 group is in the middle of 8. I like his spot.
So we'll get to watch the 2s and the 3s probably, Danny, and then we got to go to 9.
We'll go to 9 green. Catch everybody come in.
So Gusky's just short there. He's not too bad. He'll hit first. Everybody preparing. There's Riley, approach on the ball. Up high, going to be short though. They had the right idea, getting that ball up high and letting it fall softly, just a little bit too short. Anthony Kirker, what an interesting shot he has.
Nice.
Oh, that might work. That might be work for him. Hey, that's not a bad attempt at all.
Beautiful.
Good shot, buddy. That ball had disaster all over it. He come through. There's Nick Nerzik. This might end up real nice for him. It's going to roll off. Okay. So you got Nick Nerzik going to come up, which is in a good position, and Kirker as well. At least they're putting up. Riley Gusky has a long putt similar to the group earlier. But everybody's putting for a par, so they're in action. You know, at least you got a shot at it. But Gusky's going to putt first. He's away. Nerzik marks. Gusky rolls it. It's going to be short again.
A little bit short.
He'll be putting bogey. Anthony Kirker. He's just off. He's on the fringe. He's going to chip, Danny. It's interesting.
You know, when I say catch the ball with the bat for bunting, I always say putt it when you can.
Yes, absolutely. Nice chip, though.
Very
that
nice.
was for par. So he'll get a chance to get out of there with a bogey. Leaves Nick Nerzik to putt for par.
Putt it when you can. But that was a very good outcome.
I'd say Nerzik got a 10-footer uphill. Should stay straight. But he might be playing it left to right, it looks like. stayed straight.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing that left to right, and I thought that was a straight putt from our angle.
This is a very different pin placement.
Yes, it is. I've never seen it here before, to be honest with you. So Nerzik's going to get out of there with a bogey, and I think he'd like to take that one back. I'm sure he's upset with that.
It's made the hole a little bit longer.
Gusky rolls it by. He's going to be a double bogey if he knocks this down. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's why you don't rush.
Yeah.
That's why you don't rush. Oh, my. I feel the pain. So this group's going to move on to the 8th hole. 304 yards, par 4 uphill as Kirker putts bogey.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
Barely hit it. Yeah, which, it's so easy to do on this course. It is so easy because the ball just goes.
The greens are scary.
What was he saying earlier? It's like putting on glass.
The greens are scary, and they force you to do some things that you don't want to do.
Some other courses you can bang the ball, keep banging it, and you still can't get it to the hole. But this course, it's like putting on glass.
Yep, and
we want to wait for the third group.
I think we got to go. I think we should go and finish up.
Watch.
Run some commercials and watch everybody coming in on the.
Okay, I'm going to let you run the commercials. We're going to head over to the 9th hole. That's going to take us a couple of seconds. So listen to our good sponsors and please visit them.
Halftime is sponsored by Berryman Chemicals in memory of Eleanor and Douglas Red Naylor, supporting area youth since 1960 through academic and sports scholarships, mentorship, and community spirit. Good luck to all area teams from Berryman Chemicals.
One call for DUI defense, probate, and estate planning. He also can provide real estate expertise plus general civil litigation. Call attorney Adam Martello today at 740-317-0193. The Martello Law Office is located on Fernwood Road in Wintersville. Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for legal assistance. 740-317-0193. Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery, for bringing you this high school basketball game.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental or, even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
It's Electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
Ohio Valley Sports Online and the Franciscan University want to thank one of our proud Barron sponsors, Dr. John Figgle, MD. Thank you, Dr. Figgle, for sponsoring this broadcast. Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor. Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the Sports Authority, bringing you the best in local sports, high school as well as college. Subscribe to us on our YouTube page. Check us out on Facebook as well.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
When you're having people over or you're just hungry and don't want to leave the house, call Uncle Johnny. Locally owned and operated, Uncle Johnny has been delivering food on both sides of the river for over 15 years. Uncle Johnny was the area's first online third-party restaurant delivery service. Bennigan's, Ruby's Pizza, Sesame Grill are a few of the options for you. View a menu from all participating restaurants and place an online order at UncleJohnnyDelivers.com. Try it tonight. Uncle Johnny delivers right to your door. Uncle Johnny's is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. PR Landscape and Design has been building backyard vacation destinations in the Ohio Valley for over 30 years. Creating your outdoor living space starts with our 3D landscape design service. Our craftsmen install brick patios, outdoor kitchens, custom water features, outdoor fireplaces, backyard structures, and luxury fiberglass swimming pools. A major landscape and pool project is complicated, so let the professionals at PR Landscape and Design manage it to completion. Check us out on Instagram or visit prlandscape.com.
Okay, we're back here. We're sitting on 9 green here. Looks like the ones have teed off and they are walking up the fairway. Get a good chance here to finish out today's match. Ohio Valley Sports Online, Ray Suckarch along with Danny Vogel from the beautiful Steubenville Country Club right off Lovers Lane here. We just found out that they have extended their arms to Indian Creek and Central as well to play here, and really got to tip our hats to John Denholm and his staff and the members, Danny.
Absolutely. He treats everybody well. They did that big membership drive we were part of as well. They advertised with us, and I think they got over 40 members. 40 new members, I should say, which my son-in-law has joined.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
That's a good thing at all.
I was out here at the pool.
Good friend of mine, Paul Carpellotti, really holds this place in high regards. Steubenville has to have a country club. So we got right in the middle of the fairway, going to hit their approach there. I hope I don't get hit in the face.
Are we too close?
No, we're okay here as long as they.
We have that tree protecting us.
We got Johnny Sullum here. It looks like he's dead in the fairway. Chris Elliott's up in front of him, and I cannot see Noah Tweedy.
I think he's right next to
Christopher.
Chris, yeah.
So we're going to see Johnny Solomon. I'd say
He's just to the right of him.
he's, I'd say 150, 160 yards out. Line drive coming in, going to come in hot.
It works. Look how nice. He'll like that. Absolutely
Right,
like that.
yes, sir. Right off the green there, going to putt birdie from about 25 feet with Noah Tweedy.
Don't know if anybody can see. They probably can't see him down there.
Noah Tweedy, I could see him over the ball right now.
Yeah, he is behind those trees if you're watching.
High, got it up way high. Let's see where it comes. Just short out in front, so he'll have a chip and a putt for a par. And Chris Elliott, who hit the long ball.
He's still approaching his ball.
I'd say he's probably going to be about 120 yards.
You can see him on your screen now.
It's Elliott.
That's one heck of a shot right there.
As the cars go by, blowing out their horns.
They always do that.
Yep. So I'd say Elliott don't have much to contend with here. I don't think these trees reach out far enough to bother him. The pin's down below the slope. You want to stay below the hole, especially on this ninth hole, 365 yards par 4. Elliott, last time we was here, he hit right next to the pin. Oh my goodness, too much backspin.
That's okay, though.
Okay, so he's going to have a fairly straight putt, I would say, for a birdie. Him along with Johnny Solomon.
3 birdie opportunities.
Absolutely. Tweedy got challenged here. He'll have to pitch. I think the other 2 can putt, but you never know. As the number ones approach, and these are the guys that got to get you the low number. But when I say that, Danny, I keep thinking of our good buddy Bubby Reese.
Yeah.
Who played in that 6 group and threw that 36 up.
And we had no idea. And he was right in front of us. And we had already talked about, you know.
The medalist, we thought.
Yeah, well, I got
medalist.
sidetracked with this camera. Sorry about that.
No, we thought that he was a medalist, so.
Yeah, we definitely thought he was.
We'll fix his ball mark, which everybody should always do. Fix their ball mark.
There's a lot of bad etiquette out there.
Here's Tweedy. Started out with a hat. Hat no more. That's going to work.
Oh, what a nice
That's
shot.
That's going to work. There you go. You saw that live. Live Valley Sports Online. Tweedy, Noah Tweedy, chips it in.
That's a 3-pointer.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's a $5 gimme right there when you're knocking a birdie off the green in the group I play in. Good for him. Noah Tweedy. Here's Johnny Solomon from Catholic Central for a birdie putt just off the dance floor. Going to be short.
Again, those greens.
Left himself a little bit of chicken on that bone. He's going to mark it like Chris Elliott. Same putt, different angle. Is he chipping? He's going to chip it as well.
Great chip.
Okay, so he's going to chip it right there for a putt. Tweedy's going to get himself a bird. Elliott's going to knock this in, tap this in for a par. And Johnny Solomon got probably a 10-footer for a par. I don't think there'll be much movement there. So we'll get a chance to talk to all these golfers here.
Nice pot.
Okay, so we got a birdie and a par, and here's Chris Elliott for a par.
They'll probably want to talk to their coaches first.
Then we'll come over.
All right.
Chris will be the official card today. Get with him, make sure everything's accurate, and then holler at me, Chris.
Scotty,
Yes.
send them over here whenever you're done talking to them. Okay, so let's take a quick break here as they are, Chris Elliott, going to get everybody's scores, and we'll get a chance to talk to all these guys, Danny.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Are you looking for a fun and exciting way to spend time with your friends and family? Look no further than Toronto Lanes. Our state-of-the-art bowling alley is the perfect place to bowl a few games, enjoy some delicious food, and make memories that will last a lifetime. The staff is always friendly and helpful, and the lanes are always in great condition. Plus, the food is amazing. Whether you're a seasoned bowler or just looking for a fun night out, Toronto Lanes has everything you need. We offer leagues for all ages and skill levels, as well as open bowling and cosmic bowling on the weekends. The atmosphere is fun and welcoming, and the prices are unbeatable. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your friends and head to Toronto Lanes today. Toronto Lanes, where the fun never stops.
Pierce Media is a proud sponsor of this program. Pierce Media offers video production as well as advertising and marketing services. They help advertise to those who are looking for what you do. Call to see what they can help you do. 740-632-2800 for Pierce Media, or look them up on Facebook.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street, Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 68 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantlounge.com. Good luck to all the area's teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
We're back.
Okay, we are. We just got the ones then. We'll get a chance to talk to each one of these ones and ask them a few questions about the responsibility of a one here and the tone that they set for their team. I want to thank everybody for listening in. Watching in, absolutely. I mean, we're so happy to be able to bring you all these sports and the great relationships that we have going on here with our sponsors.
You're never in them. How do you know how to rake?
We got BJ Nerzik. BJ, come on over. We'll talk to you for a minute.
There you go.
All right.
Let me make sure it's on. Go.
BJ, we talked about Steubenville Country Club, John Denholm, the pro. We talked about him being so welcoming and everything up here for these young kids and helping to grow the game of golf, Steubenville Country Club.
For sure. He's here all the time. You know, I know just my son will text him here and there from the range, and he always has time to look at videos or try to help those kids out. I mean, he gives his time. I mean, it's a never-ending job for a golf pro.
Yeah, I talked to Nick. I got a chance to talk to him, and I said, who taught you how to play golf? He said, well, John Denholm, my dad, and Ed Jew. I said, as long as you ain't getting no advice from Ron Salvino. I said, everything's good.
Hey, he could always putt. He used to hit it a long way.
He sure did, man. I know that he hit that big bender when I played with him, but don't play with him no more. But Steubenville Country Club in great shape. And BJ, what do you think about these kids? I mean, I see them. They're scared to death on the green, and I know the feelings. I mean, is it something you think that they'll just grow into? Because all these kids are scared of these putts. You could just tell.
Well, we had the member guests this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so they cut the greens down. They're a little quicker than normal. Pins are in some tough spots. I saw the pin on 7. That's
wow.
Yeah, it's never been
7.
there.
Wow.
You know, it's a pin that you never see. This one here, I mean, if you're above the pin, you're going to putt it off almost to the front of the green. So they made it try to make it difficult on the last day of the member guests. So these poor kids have to play the course.
Who makes that call, BJ?
Normally the grounds crew does. John goes out and checks the pins. You know, there's certain pins. On number 18, we always like to have it in the back on top on the final day just because it makes it interesting, you know. But for the most part, Donnie Abraham, the grounds director, he does that, and his assistant, Jim Heck, they come out and change the pins a couple times a week. And you know,
do they get any direction from like the golf board or anything like that, or John Denholm, or they're pretty much on their own?
Certain tournaments we go out and try to set them. We have pin sheets where, you know, put it in this area or that area. But we've given them some free reign. It gives them something to do, you know. Instead of just cutting grass, they get to set the pins and then watch people struggle.
Amen to that. So, but we definitely want to commend everybody out here at the Country Club. We're glad to be in partnership with them. We hope that we promoted it a little bit to get some new members. Danny got a number from John Denholm, and we're glad to be partners with him. So tell everybody we said thank you.
All righty, thank you.
All right, BJ.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to stay here. We're going to get a chance to talk to somebody who they send over here. We'll talk to, we get a chance to talk to Chris Elliott. Here's the approach right here coming up for the number 2s. That looked like Anthony Kirker, who is getting ready to hit for Central. Riley Gusky from Indian Creek.
Here comes
Nick Nerzik.
Beautiful. Well, a little short.
Nick
to
Nerzik.
the right.
Off to the right.
Just a beautiful day.
Yes, it is. Glad you're all watching. We're glad to bring you this. Want to remind you about our Coaches Show. Coaches Show at Bennigan's on Wednesday. It's football season now. Reno Suckarch kicks it off at 6 o'clock, followed by Andrew Conner from Indian Creek, Josh Frankie from Toronto.
I do want to say one thing. You got Josh Frankie, Coach Meeks from Central, 2-0, and we've got Colopy follows him. But I do want to say something about our subscribers. Share the link with everybody. All of our games, for the most part, are archived. If you happen to have seen this and let's say you have relatives out of town, and you say, well, you could have watched this, well, you can still watch it because it's archived. So just tell them, go to Ohio Valley Sports Online, OVSO on YouTube, and they can re-watch this match or pretty much any of our games, whether it be softball, baseball, volleyball. It's something that is there. It's archived. You can go back and watch things. So we broadcast on YouTube. We broadcast on Facebook Live. And then, of course, on our own website, it's OhioValleySportsOnline.com. It's important that you subscribe because every time you do subscribe, you are notified. And I will stop talking now because we got somebody about ready to hit the green here.
Yeah, we got Anthony Kirker. I'd say it's going to be his third shot. We saw a birdie and 2 pars, and this is going to come up short. Okay, here's Nick Nerzik, I'm sure, for his third shot as well. Off to the side over here is Riley Gusky. Nerzik's going to hit. in softly.
Oh, nice.
Puts himself in position for a par. Gusky coming over here from the left-hand side here. Got some tree trouble. Line drive, that's go too much.
Don't get in that trap.
I'm going to come over here. Christopher. We'll talk to Christopher Elliott here as they finish up here. Christopher, what's some of your responsibilities of being a number one guy?
Well, some of my responsibilities are being a part of my team and trying to lead the team to victory, and trying to just get them in a good mood, and that's what it's all about. Just trying to help them get into a good mindset before they should go low.
How'd you shoot today, Christopher?
I shot pretty well. I left a couple out there, but I shot a 38.
That's better than you played the last time that we was
Yeah.
here. I mean, you was up around my range, and you cut some strokes off there.
Yeah.
What was the difference today, Christopher?
I hit a lot of fairways and hit a lot of greens. It's just the name of the game. And other than that, I tried to slow my swing down, slow my thought process down, so I didn't have one of those rounds today.
All right, my man. Always good talking to you. I wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Guys are 15-0. Keep it up.
All right.
Thank you for coming by. Give us Noah Tweedy.
Okay.
If we get Noah Tweedy, Indian Creek's, who we gave the medalist call to him last time, but he didn't win it. Bubby Reese did, as Riley Gusky comes back out. We got Noah Tweedy coming in off that beautiful chip. Knocked it in, that $5 off the green chip.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Birdie, how'd you shoot it today, Noah?
Not like I wanted to. It ended up okay because of the last hole. That really helped out. It ended up being a 41.
Hey, Noah, what do you think some of the responsibilities are that you take on as being your team's number one?
Especially, I've been the leader for a long time now because my team has been young a lot of years. Just only a few older players than me sometimes, but this year's team's really young. No juniors, all sophomores and freshmen. So just teaching them really the fundamentals of the game, because that's what you got to get down first. And especially the rules for high school golf are a lot different than just going out and playing.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got to play by the rules too.
Yeah.
All right, my man. I appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
You're not going to be the medalist today, are you?
No, sir.
But we give it to you last time, right?
Yeah. But I didn't medal last time. Bobby Reese actually got me, so congrats to him.
All right, buddy. Thank you,
Yep.
Noah. You want to send over Johnny from Central? Yes. Thank you. All right, we're glad we get a chance to bring you these kids and get them on there a little bit, talk to them, get to know them as we are getting to know them. And we appreciate this. Is Johnny Solomon right here from Catholic Central. Johnny, how'd you hit him today?
Started off weak in the beginning, 10 over in the first 5 holes, but I was able to get 4 pars in a row and ended with the 45. So I'll take it. But yeah, do better in the beginning.
Johnny, I looked at your team. You got a young team and some develop guys that and ladies that need to bring their game along. What do you think some of your responsibilities are as being a number one golfer?
Definitely set an example for sure, but also make a future for Central because we do have a really young team, but they all have potential. So I think we definitely could do good in the future, especially next year. We have some injured guys, so we'll come back.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate. Where's your coach at, Regis?
He's right up here.
Tell Regis come over here.
He's assistant coach. He's the assistant coach.
That's okay. We'll take him. I'm going to talk to Big Regis Holsworth here. Hey, where's Regis at, man? You stepping in for him?
He's at the junior varsity.
I was gonna ask Regis if he was giving up being a policeman to be a professional golfer.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
Retirement in a few years.
I see the Crusaders. The Crusaders got a young team.
Definitely.
How you guys dealing with that?
Well, just kind of tell them to keep playing and get out there and just keep practicing. And we didn't even have a team last year. We're glad to be back this year. We got a lot of kids playing for the first time. So
is that right?
Really
You didn't have a team, huh? Central always
didn't have a
did.
team, so
How
Regis,
long were they without a team?
Just last year or so. Regis stepped in, and we hope. I agreed to help him and trying to
trying to keep
That's
the
a good
program,
thing, man.
Get
Yeah.
it started again. Hopefully, gain some traction next year, and
Can't
see
lose.
what we
Can't
can
lose.
do,
Can't
so.
lose a golf team. You got to have
Yeah,
a
gotta
golf
have it.
team.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Thanks for stopping by. I
guys, take
appreciate
care.
your time. Okay, we're getting a chance to talk to everybody here. Dan Vogel, Ray Suckoff here at the Steubenville Country Club for a second time around for us. So we hope you enjoyed this a little bit better than last time. Danny made some adjustments.
We have no buzz.
We have no buzz, and things are going good. We're going to take a quick break and let these guys get their scores together and hopefully get a chance to talk to some more kids. We'll be right back.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too, only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service, and the number to call, 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's. Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople. Okay.
Let me get you. Go ahead.
We're back here. We got our favorite golfer here with us, Nick Nerdzik. Got a chance to talk to BJ. Nick, how'd you hit him today?
Probably. I'm pretty sure this was my worst front nine of the year so far. I believe it was a 45. Nothing was going my way. I heard Chris saying he hit fairways. I was focusing on actually hitting the ball. So.
Well, what do you think it was? I mean, like, this is a crazy game here, Nick. I mean, there's changes hole to hole and stuff like that. What was some of the struggles that you think you had today?
So I remember Guest was this weekend, so I haven't played since Wednesday. So taking 2 days off of golf can screw you up a lot. But I mean, my driver was there, my irons were not. Neither was my chipping, and just getting to the greens was a struggle for me today.
You got to grind it out, though, Nick. You got to grind it out. How often do you play golf normally during the week?
During the summer.
How many matches do you have, Nick, during the week? One?
Matches one week we had a match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But then this week I think we have 2. But during the summer I was playing every day. Now with school it might be, I'm hoping 3 times a week. But
Are you still working?
No, not as much. I worked more last summer. This summer I was more focused on playing.
All right, my man. Don't forget, man. Give me a couple free rounds out here, brother.
Anytime you need.
All right, good talking to you, Nick Nerdzik.
That's what we like
for
to
the
hear.
Big Red. When you get them other kids over here, Danny, do you see them, the number 2s? You see them hanging around there?
They're on the phone.
Okay, yeah, that phone is always, takes a priority in these kids' lives, Danny. We're waiting. The 3s are way behind. This is Bubby Reese's group. So I don't know what our game plan is going to be here. Get some interviews in, Danny, and wait it out, I guess.
Yeah, I don't see those guys. They might be camera shy too.
Okay, we had Chris Elliott, Nick Nerzik, Bubby Reese, Evan Liggett. You know, remember, Big Red had 6 golfers. They'll take the 4 best scores. The Crusaders had 4 golfers, so all their 4 scores are going to count. And you know, Maria Petrella, the young lady out there for Central, there's a good note to bring to our attention is that the Central finally got a team up. And
yeah, I did not know.
Got to give credit to Regis Holsworth, Steubenville policeman, for stepping up and getting a team together. I'm really happy to hear that. Central, from the days when I was in school, used to be a dominant golf team with Andy Sabados and Sean Michkowski and Joe Kazmarek. Some of the great Central golfers under, God rest his soul, John Neese, as well as Joe Nolan. They were both Central golf coaches.
One thing about golf, you can play it forever.
Yes, you can. And maybe if I would have played, I would have been a better golfer than today. But it's beautiful to be outside. Very appreciative of the opportunity to do this at High Valley Sports Online, bringing you the best in high school athletics.
If you want a plush green lawn, who doesn't?
You're playing a commercial while there's Jags, the founder.
Here we go. So we'll play a couple commercials and get a couple interviews here. We'll be right back.
Better results guaranteed. BradleyLandscapes.com, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
You know, we're back here. We get a chance to recognize some of the people that are watching. Really happy. You know, I look at these every time we do a game, and you see some of the regular names like David Stringer, who is a regular listener, but you see some new names like Darren Sample and Michelle Freeze Petrella, Amy Parakakis, listening in or watching in, and really makes us, you know, our audience is growing, and we like to tell our sponsors that all the time, that as we grow your business. So if you're looking to be a sponsor, you know, you have an opportunity to go to our website and see the different packages that we have, and we will give you the bang for your buck. And to all our subscribers, I mean, if you're a new listener, it doesn't cost you anything. Go to our YouTube page and just hit subscribe to HighValleySportsOnline.com, and it doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be notified every time we go live with any event, whether it be golf, volleyball, basketball, football, baseball.
Yeah, this is our new venture, golf.
Yes,
and it's been popular too.
Absolutely, we're getting a lot of hits on it, and we let.
And who else does it?
Nobody.
There you go.
We live stream, and this is the second one. I don't think anybody can say that they have live streamed a high school golf match, and we're proud to do it. We're proud to do all of these events and put these student athletes out there first and let them be recognized. I can't tell you, as we travel up and down the valley, the positive comments we get, and people thank us. So if you're listening in, do us a favor and subscribe. HighValleySportsOnline.com. You'll be notified every time we go live. We're trying to get to 2,000. We're about 1,500 now, and we're growing. So thank you all for listening.
Let's talk about the upcoming week.
Upcoming week, we got, of course, we're going to have the coaches show live from Bennigan's. I want to thank the good people at Bennigan's and Franco Carpellotti for hosting us now continuously year after year. 6 o'clock kickoff. We got Reno Suckoch. We're trying to go. We added a team this year, so we're trying to go within a 20 to 25 minute segment, followed immediately by Andrew Connor of Indian Creek, who they're at 1-1. Big Red's at 1-1. We moved to Toronto. They're at 2-0. They're the third team to come in with Coach Josh Frankie. The fourth team to come in is Coach Eric Meek. They're first time in a long time. Crusaders 2-0 with 2 shutouts. And finally, Coach Colopy coming in from the Edison Wildcats. And we talk about the game, any particular athlete that they want to mention, the past game, and the upcoming game. So it's very, very informative for all you casual quarterbacks out there that enjoy listening and being prepared. You hear it first here on the High Valley Sports Online, right from the coach's mouth.
Yeah, you can watch it, or even better yet, come down to Bennigan's and watch it live, and you can interact with some of the coaches as well. So we're really proud to bring the coaches show. That show has been on the air for the last 7 years, and it's a well-watched show. And we welcome you to either join us down there or watch it live. And then Friday night we do have a football game. I'm proud to say.
Absolutely, we got Cardinal Mooney coming into Harding Stadium to face the 1-1 Big Red. Going to be a tough match, and you'll hear all about it Wednesday from the coaches show and Coach Suckoch. And then Saturday we got Zanesville Rosecrans coming into Harding Stadium to play the 2-0 Catholic Central Crusaders, and we will get out and do games. We will move around. You can bet on that.
That's exactly what I wanted to dovetail into. We've got last 2 weeks that we did games, we had additional games playing at the same time. We had the East Liverpool Indian Creek game playing the same time that we had, I believe it was the Big Red game, I'm not sure. We had another game playing in Wellsville when they played Central. We weren't able to be there, but we were able to carry the game. We have a network partner that allows us to use their feed. So we may not have your game on our main channel, but with this network partnership that we've come up with, we can have 2 games going at one time, and the goal is to eventually have 3 and 4 games going at the same time, so that we can cover all the area teams up and down the Ohio Valley. So right now we primarily cover the northern Ohio Valley, but we're branching out, and we will be covering games down south as well.
Absolutely. We'll get around. I don't really know. I want to apologize to everybody. I don't really know how much longer we're going to stay here. The third group is not even on the tee yet. Have some golfers that are struggling. I see Scotty Lane going out there now. So if we do not stay, which there's a good chance we're going to cut out of here.
Right.
Please check back with us, and Scotty Lane will make sure that he gets everything. Scotty Lane will make sure, and Reverend Elliott will make sure that they get all the scores to Danny Vogel, because, Reverend, it just seems like that third group's way behind, and time is in essence here. We have other commitments that we're going to have to get to.
Yeah.
So people can make sure you check our website tonight, and Danny Vogel will have all these scores posted. Right now, we only have 2 groups in, and the third group is not even on the 9th tee box. So after we talk to Coach Elliott here, who went from Reverend to Coach here in a matter of hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut out and all our sponsors, and we'll see you Wednesday night, Reverend.
Hey, just want to thank you guys. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, we've got a passion, I think, to grow the game of golf amongst these young kids, and you can see we got some talent around here, and we're going to work hard in the off season. We got that golf simulator going in down at the church, TrackMan simulator.
We got a lot going on down at First Westminster.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?